I think we actually might have just seen the worst call in the entire history of sport. And, like, this is a shock that it is actually not DiJonai Carrington committing a flagrant foul. DiJonai Carrington got flagrantly.
DiJonai Carrington is quickly becoming one of the most unpopular players in the WNBA, and her latest on-court incident only added fuel to the fire. During a recent matchup between the Dallas Wings and the Golden State Valkyries, Carrington finally got a taste of the chaos she's often accused of creating. After weeks of controversy, questionable fouls, and dirty play, she ended up on the receiving end of a brutal, and some say poetic, call by the referees. While most players might get sympathy for such a moment, Carrington got none. Fans who've watched her poke Caitlin Clark in the eye, throw elbows, and dodge accountability all season saw this as long overdue karma. The reaction online was swift and unforgiving, with many calling it the most satisfying moment of the season. So far, when even a bad call against you draws cheers instead of outrage, you know your reputation has hit rock bottom.
DiJonai, DiJonai, you're always in a dirty play. DiJonai, DiJonai, once again, here we are today. Oh, DiJonai, DiJonai.
All season long, WNBA fans have been frustrated by inconsistent officiating, but DiJonai Carrington always seemed to be one of the few players who benefited from it. While stars like Caitlin Clark were repeatedly hit with tough calls, Carrington often skated by without consequence. That changed in the recent game against Golden State. For the first time, the ref's questionable decisions went against her, and it didn't take long for everything to start falling apart. Suddenly, the same kind of unfair calls others had dealt with were being thrown her way. And just like that, the advantage was gone. The shift was clear. Carrington was no longer being protected, and now she had to face the same frustrating reality that so many others have endured all season.
So the ball gets swung. Janelle Salon shoots the ball. It's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out. So DiJonai Carrington is just shielding the ball out of bounds. She's just shielding the ball out of bounds, as you do. And Tiffany Hayes tackles her to the ground.
With less than 2 minutes to play and Dallas trailing by 3, Janelle Saloon launched a deep shot that missed, leading to a frantic fight for the rebound. DiJonai Carrington sprinted toward the loose ball but made the smart decision to let it roll out of bounds, expecting to give her team the ball back. It was the kind of smart, composed move you'd expect from an experienced player, but things quickly spiraled out of nowhere. Tiffany Hayes came flying in at full speed and crashed into Carrington from behind. Both players hit the floor hard from every angle. It looked like a textbook foul, reckless and completely out of control by Hayes.
Does not look nor play like she's 35. Okay, she be bringing it to them girls each and every night. She got that, acting like that face harness, okay, like to protect her face, her eyes, her nose, whatever that is. She be look like a dominatrix to me. I'd be like, bro, who is that? She looks like it's giving Scarecrow or like a Black Raven vibe, okay, like a hawk. Like she looks like a bird of prey, okay, and that's how she plays. She plays like a bird of prey, while the other girls on the court are just worms to her. Okay, they are bird food because she be cooking and eating every.
And unbelievably, the foul was called on Carrington. Yes, the same player who had backed off and was nearly standing still took the blame for the collision. The response from fans was immediate and shocked, even those who usually can't stand Carrington were left confused, wondering how the refs possibly came to that decision. It didn't just seem like a bad call, it felt completely unreal, like something out of a different world.
I mean, she almost deleted freaking DiJonai. I thought, like, I was really gravely concerned for DiJonai Carrington's life and health. I'm like, did y'all not just see Tiffany Hayes just throw her body up against her and slam her to the ground? This is crazy. Literally slammed her. DiJonai Carrington got pushed into a freaking old white man's lap because of Tiffany Hayes jumping on her like she ain't got no sense.
Now here's where everything flipped and karma came full force. Normally, when a call this bad goes down, fans rally behind the player, call out the refs, and demand accountability, but not this time. This wasn't just any player, it was DiJonai Carrington, and instead of sympathy, there was celebration. Social media exploded with raw, honest reactions. Fans didn't hold back. The overall vibe. She finally got what was coming to her and everyone was watching with satisfaction.
Tyler's going down for a fast break layup. DiJonai winds up and smacks her across the head, and Skylar is on the ground having a hard time getting up. But this was something where people are saying, okay, DiJonai, this is happening a little bit too much for my liking. These hard fouls, these reckless plays are happening a little bit too much, and I want to show you guys one more play that was also in that game that actually injured Gabby Williams. Now, if you watch here, Gabby Williams is going up for a little mid-range jumper. DiJonai jumps to try to block her, and she comes down to where Gabby Williams doesn't have enough landing space. So she lands in her landing space, and then Gabby Williams rolls.
The comment section wasn't about support, it was a celebration. Fans who'd seen Carrington jab Caitlin Clark in the eye, rack up dirty fouls, and fuel controversy were finally witnessing the tables turn. The reaction said it all. That's karma. One person wrote, now she knows what Caitlin's gone through. It wasn't just frustration over one call, it felt like long-awaited payback. For once, justice didn't just show up, it hit Carrington's image like a hammer.
That call on DiJonai when Tiffany literally flew over her, wild. And then if you saw Paige's face when it was like, I think like 55 seconds left on the clock or something like that, and the coach was like giving them the next play, bro.
The reaction was so overwhelmingly one-sided, it became a story in itself. Despite Carrington being clearly wronged by a terrible call, almost no one came to her defense. The public had already made up its mind. That's the cost of building a reputation on dirty plays and unsportsmanlike conduct when things go south. There's no sympathy waiting for you in that moment. Carrington wasn't just dealing with a blown whistle. She was dealing with the fallout of her own behavior. After months of stirring controversy, her actions had come full circle. And now she was finally feeling the weight of them.
So once again, DiJonai Ratchet as Carrington is back at it again, being the dirty player that she is, man. So now we're pulling players to the floor by their hair. But what did we tweet earlier this week, everybody? Y'all fans swear I'm such a dirty player. I'm so over this narrative. But I just play hard as and I just make a play on the ball, and I'm tired of people.
And here we go again. DJ Carrington, or as many fans now mockingly call her DJ Ratchet, is back in the spotlight, and once again, it's not for her skills on the court. This time, she's being accused of dragging another player to the ground by their hair during a heated moment in the game. Just days earlier, she took to social media to complain about being labeled a dirty player, insisting that she's simply aggressive and plays hard. But as the saying goes, actions speak louder than tweets, and after this latest incident, it's getting harder and harder for fans to buy into her narrative. For many, this was just more proof that Carrington's behavior speaks for itself, and it's saying exactly what she claims she's not.
But do you know what another referee called? Do you know what another referee called? So one says it's Dallas ball. Another referee, as you can see right here, Salon miss, Valkyrie's rebound. Apparently Tiffany Hayes got the rebound, and DiJonai fouled Tiffany Hayes. Apparently Tiffany Hayes got the rebound and got fouled by jumping on DiJonai.
Honestly, calling it one of the worst foul calls of the year might actually be an understatement. Carrington handled the play exactly how a seasoned pro should. She pulled out of the scramble, kept her position, and didn't initiate any contact. Meanwhile, Tiffany Hayes came charging in like a wrecking ball, slammed into Carrington from behind, and sent her crashing to the floor somehow, unbelievably. The refs blew the whistle on Carrington. The call was so absurd that even Valkyries, fans whose team benefited, looked uncomfortable. As for Dallas fans, they were outraged. And rightfully so. That blown call didn't just steal a possession. It shifted momentum in a game where every point mattered. The Valkyries seized the moment, extended their lead, and walked away with a 10-point win. But no one was talking about the final score. All the post-game buzz was about that call, an embarrassing, glaring symbol of just how inconsistent and broken WNBA officiating has been all season long.
As everyone else has seen this angle, I'm calling her in, and I'm saying to her, I need answers.
What made the whole moment so ironically satisfying was that it happened to DJ Carrington, the very player who's managed to dodge consequences all season long. This is the same player who poked Caitlin Clark in the eye on national television and didn't even get a technical. The same one whose flagrant fouls were mysteriously downgraded. Who sparked on-court altercations that needed referee intervention. And somehow always walked away untouched. But this time, the script flipped after months of dishing out cheap shots, taunts, and chaos without accountability. Carrington finally got a taste of her own medicine. And the fact that it all went down in one of the game's most pivotal moments. That's what made the whole thing hit so hard. It wasn't just justice. It was poetic justice served at exactly the right time.
Is this? Look, pulling players to the floor by their hair is not making plays on the ball. This is not basketball. WNBA. When is she gonna get fined, suspended, or kicked out of the league for this reckless behavior? This is the 4th incident. The Lynx incident, taking out Ariel Atkins, taking out Skylar Diggins, and now the LA Sparks. When is it gonna stop, man? When is accountability gonna be taken for her being the dirty player and ratchet?
And the timing, it couldn't have been more perfect. This wasn't some throwaway mid-season matchup. Dallas is in a fierce battle for a playoff spot. And every single game counts. That blown call where Carrington got whistled for doing absolutely nothing shifted the momentum completely. Golden State capitalized, stretched the lead, and shut the game down. But this wasn't just about one possession or even one loss. This was karma with impact. Carrington's team paid the price not just for a questionable whistle, but for the persona she's crafted all season. The elbows, the trash talk, the cheap shots. She played like the rules didn't apply to her, and for a long time, they didn't. But on this night, the referee stopped protecting her and flipped the script, for once. The kind of officiating that's been punishing players like Caitlin Clark all year long finally landed squarely on Carrington. And for fans, that twist was the real win.
And she ends up getting Shepard in the face, the nose. I don't know which takes precedent. Oh, see, it's the hit the ball and then it's the pull back. They're showing it on the Jumbotron at a different angle that sort of looked like, watch after Carrington goes for the block, watch her pull back right here. And that's the part that I don't know if